Today, let's look into a heartfelt story from the Bible about kindness, faith, and the power of God working through his prophet Elisha. This story is found in 2 Kings 4 and is about a remarkable woman and a prophet's miraculous deeds. Elisha was a prophet of God, chosen to guide and help the people of Israel. One day, as Elisha traveled through the town of Shunem, he was noticed by a kind and generous woman who lived there. This woman, known as the Shunammite, had a warm heart and a keen sense of hospitality. The Shunammite woman, seeing that Elisha often passed by her house during his journeys, invited him in for a meal. Elisha gladly accepted, and soon it became a routine. Every time Elisha visited Shunem, he would stop at her home to rest and eat. One day, the Shunammite said to her husband, "I know that this man who often comes our way is a holy man of God. Let's make a small room for him on the roof and put in it a bed, a table, a chair, and a lamp. That way he'll have a place to stay whenever he visits us." The couple's kindness touched Elisha deeply. He wanted to show his gratitude. So one day, Elisha asked his servant, Gehazi, to call the woman. When she came, Elisha told her, "You have gone to all this trouble for us. What can be done for you?" But the woman, humble and content, replied, "I am fine. I live among my own people." Elisha turned to Gehazi and asked, "What can be done for her?" Gehazi, knowing the Shunammite's deepest wish, whispered, "She has no son, and her husband is old." Elisha called her back and said, "About this time next year, you will hold a son in your arms." The Shunammite woman's eyes widened with disbelief. "No, my lord," she said. "Please don't mislead your servant." But just as Elisha had said, within a year, she held her newborn son, a blessing that filled her heart with joy. The years passed, and the child grew. One day, while he was out in the field with his father, the boy suddenly cried out, "My head! My head!" His father told a servant to carry him back to his mother. The boy sat on his mother's lap until noon, and then, tragically, he died. The Shunammite's heart broke, but she was a woman of great faith. Instead of mourning, she laid her son on Elisha's bed and shut the door. She told her husband she needed to go see the prophet, and without delay, she saddled a donkey and set off to find Elisha at Mount Carmel. When Elisha saw her coming, he sent Gehazi to ask, "Is everything all right?" But the woman's only response was, "Everything is all right." When she reached Elisha, she fell at his feet and cried, "Did I ask for a son? Didn't I say, 'Don't raise my hopes'?" Elisha, understanding her pain, sent Gehazi ahead to lay his staff on the boy's face. But the child did not wake. Elisha arrived at the house, went into the room, and shut the door behind him. He prayed earnestly to God, then stretched himself out over the boy, face to face, hands to hands. Suddenly, the boy's body began to grow warm. Elisha got up, walked back and forth, then repeated the act. This time, the boy sneezed 7 times and opened his eyes. Elisha called Gehazi and said, "Call the Shunammite." When she came in, Elisha said, "Take your son." The Shunammite woman fell at Elisha's feet in gratitude and then lovingly held her son close. It was a moment of overwhelming joy, a testament to the power of faith and the miracles God works through his servants. This story of Elisha and the Shunammite woman reminds us of the importance of faith, kindness, and hope in the face of the impossible. When life brings us moments of pain, it is our trust in God and unwavering belief that He can work wonders that sustains us. Remember, miracles are born when we place our faith in God. Thank you for watching.